This is TWiT.
Build 2017 started today with the announcement that 500 million devices are now running Windows 10. That's up from 400 million in September of last year. The company also revealed Azure Cosmos DB to help with globally distributed applications like you do. Dharma Shukla, Microsoft engineer and architect of Azure Cosmos DB, says the 7-year project is designed not just for global reach, but for customer accountability. In his keynote, CEO Satya Nadella said the company is no longer focusing on mobile first. Their new mantra is intelligent cloud.
TM.
Yeah. In other Microsoft news, the company demoed what's next for Cortana, including more skills and the ability to tell you where she is helping you from. So if it's Cortana in the car or on your phone or on your computer, then Cortana will change her behavior accordingly based on where you are using her. And like the Harmon Kardon speaker deal we talked about earlier this week, Microsoft also hopes to continue to make deals to add Cortana to third-party device manufacturers.
Yeah, they've got the Cortana Skills Kit. For public preview, they'd had this private beta going on, very select partners. Now they're opening it up to everyone. So basically that allows developers to build skills, or even, I thought this was interesting, convert those skills from some sort of a conversion process or the Microsoft Bot framework. And yeah, it's just kind of interesting to me that along the way, just even in the year and a half that you and I have been doing this show, I feel like this was our conversation last year, but it had to do with like messaging bots. And everybody had to make their messaging bots. And then they had to consider, well, I've got to make my messaging bot for this proprietary platform. Then I've got to make my messaging bot for this proprietary platform. Here we are a year later, and now take that same conversation and apply it to voice assistants in the home. And that's where we are again. At least in this case, there's some sort of way to do an easy conversion from one to another. I don't know if that was the case with the bots, but I don't remember hearing much about that. So at least there's a little bit of portability here.
Yeah.
As that's concerned.
When you said like converting Alexa to Cortana, it just has in my mind just like this sort of conversion process, like a cult. Like, come here, Echo. Yeah, come on, let me tell you.
I think I meant more like a progress bar going
I know.
Converted, but I think that's probably more appropriate.
Yes, I like that. Microsoft also did mention bots, but nobody cares, so we're not going to talk about it.
All right, cool. I can get behind that.
Yeah, and the 500 million is good. 500 million, you want people to be using Windows 10, but they had said 1 billion by 2018. Of course, they backed up on that, so they revised it. But yeah, it's I think they're okay. The other thing that I liked from the keynote, which I thought was really interesting, was something called Emma's Watch. It's a wearable that temporarily short circuits tremors that people might have, and it allowed Emma Lawton, a graphic designer, to continue to work. She was up on stage with the designer who created Emma's Watch and talked about how it helped her work. So, like, you know, it's not something they're going to start mass marketing to everyone, but just kind of showing off what they can do.
The power of what they can do behind the scenes. Oh, that's cool. That's interesting.
So, yeah, for people with Parkinson's, all kinds of tremors.
Oh, that is fascinating.
Yeah. So temporarily, like, while you're working.
Wow. Very neat. I hadn't even heard about that one like that.